Hit music lives.
What about the next day? I said you don't wanna throw it all away. You're bugging on the first day. What about the next day? And if at first you don't succeed, then dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again, again. Dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. Cause if at first you don't succeed, baby, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again, try again, again, again.
We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. We are. One more year.
You don't so tired. You know they take you holiday. They don't laugh you tired. Some say, share until your mate get the aeroplane. Before you go make calm, you beg God to make calm. But see, everybody getting late. So my brother hustle, so my sister walk. No condition lasts forever, your own turn become. So my brother hustle, so my sister walk. Beans you know they cook forever, your own beans go down. If you see person make a more, rejoice with them. If they ask you what's your no, take no offense. See this life that's all by turn, know your time they come. Because no be only you kill Jesus, we plenty for yeah.
Okay, so that was We Plenty by Cobhams Asukwa and Simi. I can call her Simi Gold, I don't know what the song it means, but that one was saying we plenty for here, meaning that we are also many, those of us that are going through one thing or the other. So those of us that are, you have at your doorstep, you have life at your face this morning, and you feel like it's the end. That song says we plenty. Permit me to say this, it'll be only you, man. We are actually really, really plenty. We're plenty. You see, most of us, majority of us are going through the same thing. Majority of us are going through the same, the same issue or the same problem that you think want to make you give up. But according to the song, a part of the song says that everybody beans no go done at the same time. Just relax, your beans go done. I don't know, that word hits me, that word gets to me, or that phrase or sentence gets to me, that I always every time I want to do, but everybody beans, we have different types of beans now. So maybe your own beans is stone beans and it will take time, it's normal. So you just have to understand and know that it's going to be really, really. That was Cobhams Asukwa telling us be plenty, and before that we had Aliyah telling us to try again. My name is Williams and this is Yes Morning on Yes Media Academy Radio, the first media academy radio ever the first and the best Media Academy Radio. I am here this morning to talk to you. I'm here to, share a lot of things that you're going through. But I strongly hope and I believe that by the end of the show, you would have something to hold on to. You have, something to grab onto and feel like, okay, everything is going to be okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you this morning. Everything is going to be okay. You just have to understand that everything will be okay, because Fight Club says without pain, without sacrifice, we would have nothing. Without pain, just think about it. If there's no pain, there's a popular saying, I know you know it too, that says no pain, no gain. You understand? But sometimes all these things begin to come to you, and then maybe the pains are anymore. You don't even know what it is, but then you just have to understand that.
I messed up tonight. I lost another fight. Lost to myself, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down. I keep on hitting the ground. I always get up now to see what's next. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. Look how far you've come. You filled your heart with love. Baby, you've done enough. Take a deep breath. Don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna.
Okay, that song says, I won't give up. I will try everything. And when I reach the end, I'll still start again. That song, I don't know. That song really, really hits me. Every time I listen to the song, I feel like, yes, this song is talking to me. When you try, you most times, that's how you feel. You feel like you've tried everything. You feel like you've done so much. You feel like you've done a whole lot. But then, you just have to realize, even when you feel like, okay, this is the end, try again. Try over and over and over again. That song, it's just, it hits me all the time, and I don't know why. I always, feel like the song is speaking to me, and I want the song to speak to you this morning. I want it to, touch you this morning. And we're talking about pain and purpose. I want to talk about pain, and that's why I said the other time that pain is actually part of life. Pain is part of what we go through. Without pain, trust me, this life is not complete. You cannot enjoy this life without. I know people will be like, hey, why must there be pain? Must the world be so bad? Yes, and then it feels like, okay, the world is coming to an end. Why must you suffer? Why must you, go through so much pain? But trust me, that pain is what will arrange you for when you become successful. I don't know why I want to listen to that song again. It says, try again, enjoy.
Try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. Try everything. Try everything.
Okay, so that was Try Again. I told you we had to listen to the song again. So this morning I'll be talking to you about pain and purpose. First of all, I just want to say, what is pain? I had to, I don't want to use my own meaning to it. I had to check the dictionary meaning. I had to check several dictionaries, and they had something in common. It says pain means the condition of or act of suffering or anguish, especially mental, as opposed to pleasure. It's very simple. The condition or act of suffering. You're in pains. You're really crying. You're suffering. The things you are going through currently are like things that you never thought. They never told you you were going to see things like this in your life. They never told you that you were going to be in this position that you are now. Nobody even told you. Nobody told you that, okay, someday, one day, you would strive so hard and nothing would work. Nobody. There is no manual to life. Trust me, there's no manual. You have to go through pain. So it means the condition or act of suffering or anguish, especially mental. It has to do with the mind. So whatever you feel, whatever pain you feel at any time of your life has to do with your mind. So let me give you an example. There was a time, I remember then in primary school or secondary school, when we want to, if the teacher wants to, flog us for something, maybe they want to flog the whole class. There's this idea that we were given to, we call it chest cane that time, but not to feel the pain from the cane of the teacher. What we do is, they say, think about it and hold your breath, and when they flog you, you won't feel the pain. So for some people, it worked. You understand? So it's actually, this actually applies here too. It's a thing of the mind. It's a thing that, when you think about it, when you like in Pidgin, they'll say if you reason up, you understand? When you think about it, you get to find out and you get to realize that, okay, this thing is even less than you think. It's not even up to what you have in mind. So whatever pain you feel, I just want you to know, whatever mental pain, physical pain, financial pain, it could be anything or otherwise, I just want you to understand that these things will pass. Trust me, I'm not saying I'm not going through pain. I am going through so much pain. Even right now, as I'm seated here, I'm going through pain, but I've learned to control my mind and tell my mind that, okay, this thing will pass. Now, Helen Keller said something. She said, although the world is full of suffering, it is full also of the overcoming of it. That was from Helen Keller. Helen Keller said, although the world is full of suffering, you will see, you can't run away from it. You will suffer. At a point in your life, a whole lot of things will happen to you, and then you feel like, okay, why are these things happening? But then they are bound to happen. So just as the world is full of pain, just as the world is full of pain, you also have to understand that as the world is full of pain, there is still chance for you to hold on. There's still chance for you to keep on pressing on. There's still chance for you to keep going after your goal. You will fail. Trust me. I'm not trying to use bad words, but it's just what life is. We will all fail. We have failed at one time. There's no successful person today that did not fail at one point of his life or another. There is nobody. Everything, you will go through pains. Everything will be hard, but I just want you to know, keep on pressing on. Just hold on to whatever you're holding on to. Don't look back. Don't just see the future and know that the future is bright. Let's enjoy this one titled Pressing On from Relent K.
Out of the back of my mind, we're going in, I'm never knowing where we're going. Go back to where I was would just be wrong. I'm pressing on, all my distress is going on. Pressing on, and I won't sit back and take this anymore, 'cause I'm done with that. I've got one foot out the door, and go back to where I was would just be wrong.
Okay, so that was Pressing On from Relent K. You heard the song, you heard what the song says. He will keep pressing on and pressing on and pressing on, no matter what life throws at you. This is the same thing we're saying this morning on Yes Morning, on Yes Media Academy Radio. This is what I'm also saying, that this pain will come. You will feel pain. You will cry. No, let me not even say you would want to cry. Or you probably are in a situation where the pain is just starting. Trust me, there is more pain. But at the end of that pain, at the end of whatever it is you are going through, there is still life. At the end of whatever it is that, that life throws at you, there is still hope. You understand? Now, for you to even conquer pain, one thing that I know that can lift you from the pain that you feel is the attitude of realizing purpose. Trust me, you just have to understand. You just have to understand and know that yes, if you want to achieve, if you want to be successful, if you want to do great, you have to realize purpose. You have to think about it and be like, okay, this pain I'm going through, is it worth it? What is it that I want to achieve? What is it that I want to achieve? Like, what do I want to achieve this in this life? Why is this pain coming to me? That pain is coming to you, so you will learn that there is more to life than just flexing. Just trust me, and to reach your purpose, you cannot meet your purpose in your comfort zone. And that would not work. That would not work. It has never worked. It is not working, and it will never work. I'm just trying to be very, 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 very objective. I'm trying to be factual. It has to. You just have to understand that to arrive at your place of pleasure, to arrive at your place of purpose, to arrive at that place where you have in mind, you just have to know that, see, I have to leave my comfort zone, because it is always my pain that when arrives at pleasure. That was by Marquis de Sade said it. So it is always from pain that you get pleasure. There is no way, there is nothing, there is nobody, there is no human, there is nobody that has achieved something, that has achieved greatness, that did not go through pain. It's not even possible. Like, it's not possible. But when they felt pain, when they were going through pain, they had to realize that, okay, this thing, we just have to fight it. We have to fight it. We have to understand. Do you understand? We have to fight it and know and realize that this is what we will go through. Let's enjoy this one from Rachel Platt entitled Fight Song, because we need to fight on to achieve our purpose.
I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, say I'm in too deep. And it's been 2 years, I miss my home. There's a fire burning in my bones. Still believe, yeah, I still believe. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match.
Okay, so that was Fight Song by Rachel Platon. I love the song. She said, "This is my fight song, and I will keep holding on." You just have to, keep on holding on. See, there's no way, there's no how you want to do it. See this thing. Like I said before, we went to listen to that song, a whole lot of adversaries will come. You cannot even survive, but you have to be patient and tough. Because the reason why you have to be patient and tough is because someday, one day, somehow, this pain or the experience of the pain you had would actually come out in play for you. When we'll go to the market very soon. I'll take a couple of commercials, but when we come back, I'll explain to you how to attach, pain into life issues. Do you understand? We want to, go on break, pay some bills, and when we come back, I'll tell you a whole lot of things. Pain. I have so many things to talk about pain and purpose, because even in the midnight while I was preparing for this message this morning, some things hit me, and I just realized that, see, for anyone to be great, you just have to make the decision not to be ordinary. A whole lot of people are doing ordinary things. What extraordinary thing are you doing? What's that thing that's different from what other people are doing that you're doing? That pain you're going through, someone has gone through it. Someone has gone through it before. So how did the person make it out of the pain? How did the person get out of it? How did the person, come to understand it? But there's something you just have to realize. You have to just realize that, okay, the fire in you must always keep burning. You have to know that, okay, this thing, like I said before, all these things I'm saying to you, I'm saying it to myself too. My own life has not been easy. Trust me, I have a lot of testimonies to share. I have a lot of messages to share, but mine has not been easy too. Believe me, my life has not been easy. I have a whole lot of examples. In the game of football, it happens. In a gym store, it also happens. You understand? So all these things will happen to you, and you will feel like it's the end of life. Let's go pay some bills and take some commercials, and when we come back, the show continues. Don't go nowhere.
Yes Media Academy Radio. Hello there. Is it your dream to be a media expert? If your answer is in affirmative, then Yes Media Academy Ibadan is offering admission to prospective candidates for 2020-2021 academic year. Courses available include a basic media class for beginners, master media class for professionals, media management class for media managers, as well as executive class. At Yes Media Academy will help develop your career in broadcasting, advertising, media management, public relations, and public speaking. You're therefore enjoined to be a part of the 2020-2021 academic session. Hurry now and obtain your registration form for 10,000 naira only at Yemi Shonde Media House, Yemi Shonde Crescent, Felele Express Bus Stop, Felele Ibadan. Or better still, visit www.yselimited.com/form. Telephone 080-9990-2666 or 0803-552-9883. Yes Media Academy. Be a master of your game.
Oríire dé ọ̀nà ìrọ̀rùn dé láti donílé. Abúlé ṣòwò láńdóná. Abúlé ṣòwò láńdóná sí. Ó yá kó o donílé. Lọ́nà ìrọ̀rùn ó yá. Tó o bá fẹ́ donílé. Wá ralẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. Láláìsí báyóbáyó. Pẹ̀lú ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ lórí ilẹ̀ wọn. Oríire dé ọ̀nà ìrọ̀rùn dé láti donílé. Abúlé ṣòwò láńdóná.
Abúlé ṣòwò landowners, ilé àtilẹ̀ wọn ní fọ̀kànbalẹ̀ láìsí bayobayo. C of O wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ilẹ̀ wọn, kò sí wàhálà àwọn ọmọ onítìbí pété kò sí. Ẹ kàn sí wọn ní head office wọn, Suite 5 Amen Event Center, Abẹ́sán Housing Estate, Ìpájà, Lagos. Ẹ pè wọ́n tàbí kẹ́ ẹ WhatsApp wọn lórí 080-340-64332. Abúlé ṣòwò landowners, ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ ni wọ́n tó ṣe é gbọ́kànlé nípa dúkìá.
SCP don't come. You get the one antiseptic go. Where they protect our family from yama infection. SCP liquid antiseptic. Oh yeah, make you take up. Clean your mouth. Take a do emergency things. Now multi-purpose liquid antiseptic. They work for many things. Oh yeah, put them for first aid box. If it apply for minor wounds, papa, mama, picking everybody.
for personal hygiene come. SCP na baba.
Na Nimet International Pharmaceuticals PLC dey do am. NCP na the protection wey every home need.
Oh yeah, use Pyratrine, warm expeller to comot common bugs when dey for body. Your pikin go dey kampe, the head go improve. No more worry, no more sleepless night. Pyratrine warm expellers dey kill common worms. Papa dey use am, oh, mama dey use am, pikin dey use am. E good for all the family. Pyratrine warm expeller.
Stay healthy. Deworm your family every 3 months with Pyratrine. Pyratrine works effectively and is available in suspension and easy to swallow tablet. Pyratrine Worm Expeller is a product of Nimet International Pharmaceuticals PLC. Pyratrine, effective worm expeller for the family.
Feel the vibes.
When your music rocks and your station rocks.
That was Switchfoot telling us hello hurricane. I'm just speaking according to what I am saying, and I don't just know how. Everything is just beginning to fall in place, because I said it the other time that pain is part of life. And if you listen to the song very well, if you heard what he said hello hurricane, you can't stop me now. I don't know if you know what a hurricane is. A hurricane is a natural disaster according to how we were taught, and you know, natural disasters will come. There is even no escaping it. There is no way that we are going to escape natural disasters. These things are bound to happen. These things are things that you would see and then you won't even know how to run away from it. Natural disasters are like, you know, hurricane, earthquakes, tornadoes. In fact, there are different names. I realized recently that hurricanes have different names. They have There's Hurricane Teresa, there's Hurricane, different names for hurricanes. So, meaning there are different pains that will come to you at a point in your life. But because there is purpose, because you have life in you, because you can see for yourself, and because you understand that these things that you are going through currently are things that will shape you. There's something Oprah Winfrey once said one time that I would never forget. She said, turn your pains into wisdom. Like, turn them into wisdom. Like, change them around. Because if you don't know who Oprah Winfrey is, please Google her and read her story. Oprah Winfrey is somebody who I really look up to. To me, I see her as, she's a man that, I know you say she's a woman, but to me, she's a man that has done so many things. That lady went through so much. But see Oprah Winfrey today, she's one of the richest women in the world. You might not even think about it. You might not even understand that, okay, how does all these things come together? How do they? But like I said before we went to listen to that song, I told you that most of the things that I say, even my own life is not even in place. I go through pain every day. Right now I'm in pain. There are a whole lot of things in my head. But I've come to realize, I've come to understand that you cannot run away from it. So I hold on to what Oprah Winfrey said. She said, turn your pains into wisdom. Like, turn them around. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Turn your pains into wisdom. Turn your tears into wisdom. Let me break it down in layman terms. It means turn your pain. Let your pain give you sense. Do you understand? Let your injury, let your tears after crying hit your chest and say, okay, what did I learn? You don't just cry and then do the same thing over and over again. There's a popular saying that you can't do the same thing over and over again and expect the same result. It would not happen that way. It won't happen. There is nobody that has come to tell us that, okay, everything worked well from childbirth. Even while giving birth, while coming to this world, your mom is in pain. And you come to the world, the first thing you have to do to show that you're human is to cry. So tell me how you want to run away from pain. But then what we do with the pain that we feel is what matters. What we do with the things that we go through that's all that matters. I have learned in my life to always take lessons from experiences. No matter what situation, good, bad, semi-good, semi-bad, if there's anything like that, I always make sure, and I sit back and I'll be like, okay, what did I learn from this thing? Some people will be like, okay, somebody cheated you and they duped you or something. Did you learn your lesson? So these are the things that you have to, think about, and then when you go through them, you're like Oprah Winfrey said, it has to give you sense. It has to give you so much wisdom. You don't just let these things happen to you and then you go just like that. No, it doesn't. You will go through fire. You will go through a lot. Trust me, this life, it's not going to be easy. I've said it before. But you know what? Like I said, I'm talking to myself because I can relate to the chaos and the pain. But despite the chaos and the pain, I know that God has made me a king. And I want you to say to yourself this morning that God has also made you a queen or a king. Wherever you're listening to the sound of my voice, from wherever you're watching me from, those of you on Facebook, on YouTube, you're watching me now and you can hear me, I want you to tell yourself that God has made you a king. There is nobody that God created to suffer. No, God is not a wicked God. He has actually made us to come to this world and do things that, upon everybody, He has given us ideas. He has given us things that will change our lives, that will change the nation. But what are you doing with that idea that God has given to you? Are you just going to sit back and realize? We all know the story of the talent. We know how it ended. He took away the one that did not use his own and gave it to the one that already has. But there's something a mentor of mine used to say. He would say that God would have easily given the one of one talent, the talent he collected from the one of one talent, and given it to the one that had two. But he gave it to the one that already had 5 and doubled it. Because that one did something very, very extra tangible. Because the one with 2 also did something. He multiplied it too. But he still took it. Instead of helping the one that had 2 to also improve and change it, he gave it to the one that had 5. That's because the one that had 5 has something extra to offer. So what's the extra something that you want to offer? What's the extra something that life has that you want to offer life? Life is giving you extra jabs. Life is giving you extra punches and blows and all. What is that thing that you can do? The truth is, you just have to be ready. You just have to be ready. Sometimes I say, okay, when things like this happen, do you even, love yourself? Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough? Do you understand what it means? Let's enjoy this one from Kanye West titled Stronger. When we come back, the show continues. This is still Yes Morning on Yes Smart Radio. My name is still Williams. Don't go nowhere. Enjoy this one.
Hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness, cause right now that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape. Especially in my pastel on my page. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6 and take this, haters. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. Me like it. I don't know if you got a man or not, if you made plans or not, if God put me in your plans or not. I'm tripping, this drink got me saying a lot, but I know that God put you in front of me. So how the hell could you front on me? It's 1,000 yous, it's only one of me. I'm tripping, I'm caught up in the moment, right? Cause it's Louis Vuitton dine night, so we gon' do everything the kind like. Heard they do anything for a Klondike, well I'll do anything for a blonde. And she'll do anything for the limelight, and we'll do anything when the time's right. Baby, you're making it better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. I need you right now. You know how long I've been on ya. Since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya.
Okay, so that was Kanye West telling us to be stronger. You heard everything he said. Everything he said is like a conclusion or combination of everything that I've been saying since this show started by 11 a.m. He said that he has tried. Like, it will seem like God has not done anything for you, but then you just have to be stronger. You have to be like, life will throw shades at you, but you have to be stronger. You're feeling down, you want to cry, you have to be stronger. I know some people might relate it to, some people say men don't cry. It's good to cry. Please, cry. Because you crying is a way of expressing yourself. Do you understand? There's a quote from Maxim Lagak. He said, every failure is a gift and every pain is an opportunity. I'll take it again. Every failure, he did not say 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 failures. He said failure, meaning every one that you've gone through, every failure that you've seen or you've experienced is a gift. Do you understand? And you know, every pain is an opportunity to do what? An opportunity to change, opportunity to win, an opportunity to be successful. Trust me, I know sometimes there was a time when I used to think that must somebody suffer before you become successful. Later I realized that you have to go through some things, because the things that are in front, if success comes to you while you're crossing your leg in your sitting room watching TV, trust me, you would not value it. It's something that I'm talking out of experience. If you win a lotto while sitting in your bedroom, you go lavish. Permit me to use that word. You would want to express yourself in uttermost manners that you did not think you would. So that pain is part of what you have to go through in your life. That pain is part of what would put you there. Before I go, I have a couple of minutes to spend in the studio here, but before I go, let me just give you a live. I told you I was going to give you live examples, like in a game of football. For those of us who know Ronaldo and Messi, these guys are they've done the extraordinary. They've been dominating the world football arena. There is no game that Lionel Messi plays, there is no game that Cristiano Ronaldo will be on that it will not be changed. or that there will not be something. It's not because they sat in their house. Please check their story if you do not know their story. The way they train, the way they do things, the way they don't train like other footballers. They do the extraordinary. Like if the coach says, you know, give me 10 push-ups, they go for 15. Give me 20, they go for 25. They say jog around the field for like 3 times, they go like 5 laps. Not because they want to. Some people you will try it, and some people will be like, what you want to achieve. Don't let anybody come and discourage you and tell you your oversabi is too much. Let your oversabi is too much. If your oversabi is too much, your money go oversabi for future. That's just how it's going to be. So you just have to understand that these things will happen. People will throw shades at you. Trust me. There's something that Bob Marley said one time. He said, "You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice." You don't know. You don't know how strong. You don't know how awesome you are until being strong is your only choice. See, you know when you have options now, you have options to, you know, do other things. You're like, okay, don't worry, I can get through it. But trust me, if being strong is to understand that there is something you want to achieve. If you understand that you look forward to your purpose. Let me also give you this example before I leave. Finally, this is, say for instance, when you want to lose belly fat. Fitness instructors will tell you that, okay, you start with the one that your body can take first. When you do maybe 5 push-ups and 5 sit-ups and, you know, 5 all of that, 5 press-ups, 5 jumping jacks, you know. If you do 5 today, and then after 2 days you feel like your body is getting lazy for that 5, you increase it to 10.